Yo, this is Top Flight, and this is our first reaction to the Prodigy Firestarter. Crazy thing is, the first thing I said to him when he said this to me was because we don't check into anything before we listen to it, so we don't have any contaminated views when we see these videos. But he said that, and I was like, Prodigy, like rest in peace, Prodigy from Mobb Deep, and he was like, nope. I was like, because that's the only thing I'm gonna know, so I don't know who this is. The only Prodigy I know is Mobb Deep Prodigy. So we're gonna see what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Let's dive in. I have no idea what to expect on this.
Illustrated. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter. You're the fire starter, twisted fire starter. I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
So full transparency, I think I've seen this back in MTV days, but I'd known a lot of skateboarders and BMXers back in the day that remind me, they give me this vibe that would just wild boys. This is the wild white boy shit you talk about.
This is wild right here. Like this is next level because this is out of control right now.
Yeah, these are the white boys you
I
don't
had to
look, be at a party with.
I had to look because I could tell by his like voice. I was like, is he from England or something? But it says English electronic rock band.
I know I've seen this and heard this. I just cannot remember it at all. But I do remember that noise. There's that I can't. I don't even want to try to replay it. But yeah,
you're talking about like that background. That weird noise.
Yeah, it's catchy.
It is very catchy. Let me see when it. Okay, 96 was released in 96, so that's like right around what Tupac's death. So that's
it has
like
to be MTV days. It has to be.
Yeah, that's the MTV days. Yeah, that's the MTV days. I'm trying to see if I can remember because you know what I'm saying. You watch MTV, you would just see everything, so you catch everything. You just would catch everything.
This is, I graduated 99, so I was a freshman probably around or something. And this is like when I had skateboard homies, they crazy shit. Like we would do parties in warehouses with, fire and barrels. Like, I can't say everything, but yeah. You ever see that movie Train Spotting? Or like any of the what is those other films? There's some old film like Fight Club. You ever watch
I've seen Fight Club, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It gives me that like that just raw vibe. You know what I mean? Just like back when movies were raw, back when, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this gives me that because of the black and white usage in the video. Gives me that DMX. What was DMX's first video? Let's take it back to the streets, mother. You know, remember? And then it hits, and then it's like that black and white, vivid, like just wildness, like rough. You know, like that gives me that. And then the other thing, the use of the beat. I feel like, does this count as rock?
I think it's like punk, like I don't think it's rock. I think it's like a mixture of techno and I don't know. Like back
it almost
then,
has a hip hop beat to it. Like
yeah,
I feel like you can rap to this.
yeah. He's definitely. It's just a vibe. It's one of those ones you mosh to, you skate to, you get reckless to, you tag. Back in the days, remember you ever have homies that just tag up the city?
Yeah.
But they actually took time. It wasn't just reckless tagging and vandalism. It was actually like art.
Yeah. Those dudes was like real good at it. You're kind of like, yo, this is dope.
Had a lot of them homies. You know what's crazy is they're still touring. I wonder if they're touring off of new music or if this is like this song probably carried them their whole life. You know, probably a little bit of both.
I know back then you did not leave that concert unscathed.
No,
Because that had to be a barn burner. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody get knocked out. Just because it's no way with this dude acting like that. Like. He's out of control. He's entertaining. Like just alone, just to watch him is entertaining. You know.
he gives me. You know, Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know their bass player Flea. You ever heard of that guy or no? You ever heard of Red Hot Chili Peppers? Under the
I
Bridge?
have heard of Red Hot. Now that's a rock group that I've heard of, and I know of the lead singer and Flea. Yeah.
And Flea, yeah, he gives me those Flea vibes, just wild boy. You know.
Yeah, he's out of control. These are the dudes that I would say are the catalyst to when Johnny Knoxville and them came out. Oh. That's what to me that gives me that vibe. Like when Johnny Knoxville, them dudes that would just do anything, like would take you know what I'm saying, like clamps and like clamp their nipples and drop off a building. You know all that weird stuff. This is what I feel like these are the catalysts. Like this is the music that led to that, you know?
It's crazy, like probably a decade later when YouTube came out, they used to have like these wild ass videos and we knew a couple of the homies who would jump off roofs and they would just do the wildest, craziest stuff just to get views and it'd go super viral. They even asked them to be on some shows, but it's like all these memories coming back. But anyways, yeah.
That makes me oddly, I don't know, because that memory just sparked something like that one dude that went, didn't it? It was a dude that was wild, that was doing those flips off our van that went missing at some point. And then, that's the first thing that I thought of when I heard the beat. Like, for some odd reason, like, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Just like the wildness of it, you know, and the wildness of people that were just like living it like that, you know?
the heyday of touring and madness. But hey, we
I don't think
appreciate
I would have
y'all.
made it. I don't think I would have made it touring in them days.
Yeah, I mean, I survived a lot of mosh pits. I used to love them. I probably learned to fight.
Because
in some of the mosh
even
pits.
rap was a little more, of course, way raw. In that, like right after Tupac dies, because this, as I said, like this is '96, and you get into the DMX era, and you get into a lot of those dudes that was in that like super grimy vibe.
Yeah,
I feel like the rap was different too. You know, before you come into the world of like, you know, the TIs and the Ludacris and 50 Cents and stuff, when that's like the 2000s, but like the early 96, like right after Tupac, it got like super grimy. You know, all the rappers were timmed up. They were like mad and it was just rough, you know, like it was
yeah.
either super West Coast gangster or it was super New York gangster. And then the only person that was doing the weird stuff was Diddy was dancing in videos, but everybody else was like super rough. And I feel like the rock music was like that too. And I don't think I could have survived it because I would have had to like I'd be fighting every night. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have been fighting every night.
So it made you tough, man. If you born in the '80s, you had to fight. Nowadays, it's like people shooting. I just stay out. I'm grown. I stay inside.
That's the only way to be.
All right. Likes, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all's time. Yeah.